Hello and welcome to another LEGO build video. I have here the two original Speed Champion sets of these LMP1 cars. This one here is set number 75872, which is the Audi R18 e-tron Quattro from 2014. And next to it is the set number 75887, the Porsche 919 Hybrid from 2017. LEGO has also made a different version of the Porsche 919, the 2014 car, which was released around the same time as this Audi R18. And this one was part of a two-car set. And well, yeah, it was not as good as the later LMP1 releases, to be honest. You can already see the improvements from the older 2014 cars to the 2017 car I have here on the left. And I always wanted to have these cars, but the 6-wide stud car models always bothered me, as the proportions, I think, look a bit off. And the newer Speed Champion sets have these 8-wide configuration now, of course, which looks much better. On the internet you can luckily find MOCs to rebrick the old style 6-wide sets to 8-wide versions, and these MOCs try to use as much of the original set's pieces, but of course they also need a lot of new parts too, as the cars are much bigger in comparison. So I bought these already built original cars on the second-hand market, ordered the instructions and the extra needed bricks, and got on with it. So I'll start the conversion then, and I'll start with the Audi. So I'll take away the other stuff. And first thing to do is to disassemble the old version. So that's what I did here. And all the extra pieces that are needed for the rebricked version are here in this bag. So let's spread those out and start building. So this MOC I found on rebrickable.com from a user named K_Lego_R. He's got a bunch of 8-wide conversions for other Speed Champion sets. There's one for the old Porsche 919, for instance, but this Audi R18 Rebrick immediately caught my eye. I think the instructions are very clear, and a lot of the old pieces are used again too, which is always a good thing, of course. And well, here is the end result then, and immediately you can see it's a vast improvement on the older style. The car is now much bigger than before, as you can see here, compared to the previous style. And I also think the proportions are much more balanced like this. And as you can see, it makes a huge difference. As always, I kept fiddling around with the MOC, and I changed a few things here and there. And here is my own version then. And the main changes on it are done to the front of the car with a more square-shaped splitter as it was in real life, and a thinner nose. I then also changed the cockpit a bit, lowered it a bit, the whole area, by one stud, and put it forward, and added red mirrors on the side of the car as well. The air intake has been improved too, and I have also made some changes to the rear of the car. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out with all of these small changes. The original MOC was very nice too, and actually formed a great base to work from. But yeah, now I think it looks even better. So let's move on then to the Porsche. And same story here, of course, only here I had a new decal sheet for the new version. So again, I dismantled the old 6-stud wide car and then added all the extra pieces. And this MOC I also got on rebrickable.com and is made by a user named SFH_bricks. He's got a few more LMP1 MOCs, like the awesome Evo version of the Porsche 919, the infamous Nürburgring record car, and the 2021 Le Mans winner, the Toyota GR010. The instructions of this Porsche 919 were very good and clear, and just like with the Audi, there were quite a bit of pieces that were reused from the old version as well. The sticker sheet then is very qualitative, and the stickers don't overlap any seams in between the bricks. Unfortunately, my memory card then got maxed out during the build, but of course you get the idea. And here is the end product all stickered up as well. And just like with the Audi, I think it's a big improvement over the 6-stud wide version, which was actually not that bad, but if you look at it now, it's much better than before. On this car, I also did a few changes to the rear. but not a lot has changed from the original MOC. And I really like the look of it, especially this complex side pod area is very nicely done. I really think the 8-stud wide conversion makes these cars look so much better. It's really a difference like night and day. Of course, I'm really happy with these two rebricked cars, and they look awesome. And yeah, together as well, they look really good. And well, although they might look quite similar, they are still very different to one another. Interestingly enough, the dimensions are actually the same, although they are of course from different creators, but they have the same overall length. The wheelbase, the distance in between the front and the rear wheels is the same too. And the overall height of the cars is actually comparable as well. And the cockpit that I lowered and placed a bit more forward on the Audi was a good move, I think. In fact, now both cars have the cockpit in the same position. So in conclusion, I think these rebricked versions look really awesome. As I mentioned a few times, it's such an improvement over the old 6-stud wide versions, and these really look more like model cars now and much less toy-like than they looked before. A huge shout out goes out to the creators K, LEGO R and SFH Bricks for their fantastic MOCs. They really are amazing designers, and I can't wait to build another one of their works. And I'll leave a link down below here for their respective pages. So we've come to the end of the video where I tell you all the usual stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then leave a like down below and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of videos. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next one.